Good day, my name is Bianca-May Riley, and this is my take on Bronfenbrenner's bioecological model with the nature-nurture approach in my life. So within our model, we have multiple systems. So we're starting with the individual, which is me. Then which is in our microsystem, we have teacher, school, family, peers, and friends. So that's within your immediate circle, okay, which consists of your mesosystem just around it, whereby you've got your family and friends, your interactions, you've got interactions between other children in school, interactions between your family and the school. Within my mid section of me as an individual, basically I've said here, as an individual, the events surrounding my life while growing up has affected my life in the following ways. Okay, so in my mesosystem, which is the direct system, okay, it says here, with my interactions between my family and school, it was always great, as my dad and stepmom worked at the high school I attended, so they were always greatly involved and had direct relationships with my teachers. They also were greatly involved with the Department of Basic Education with regards to subjects they teach, and that was also so that gave me a great system of support, knowing that I had my family's support around me and within my education system. So I had a very strong, a strong schooling career. I was in a Model C school, so that it was just a standard school, government school, co-ed. It wasn't anything fancy. So within our bioecological model, all our relationships are two ways. So they work outwards and inwards. So the individual has a role on the outside systems, and so they're bidirectional, and the outside systems have an impact on the individual. And within the systems, there is bidirectional influence. Then we come to my exosystem, which surrounds the mesosystem. It's where we have church, we have parents' work, extended family, neighbors. So my church, how church influenced me. So my church helped me build great friendships and guide me in a positive direction always. So church helped me to become more positive and follow life in a more positive direction and find out what I wanted to do. My parents' work, as I've mentioned, my mom's work didn't allow for her to spend much time with me while I was at school, which was a bit tough. It affected me greatly, and it ended up in me actually going to aftercare lots after school, and that was difficult for me because, the relationships at aftercare were not always great, the teachers were not always great at aftercare, and that was a negative impact on my life with regards to schooling, because I knew if I had to go to school, I had to go to aftercare after school. My dad and stepmom both work at the high school, so my dad and stepmom both worked at my high school and were involved in the education department, so that helped me greatly. Then my extended family, I had a great relationship with my auntie, who was always a big support in my life, who also helped me achieve great things, helped me with my positivity, helped me achieve greatly in life and write great references when I had to go out of school and get jobs. So I really had great support from my auntie. Then in my macro system, which is my outlying system, we have the government. Obviously the government has a large impact on my schooling as well as all other people's schooling. However, I was the first year where the government changed the system from the old syllabus to the CAP syllabus. So I was basically one of the guinea pigs in the CAP syllabus. So yeah, that was tough going into a year that nobody really knew what was going on. Then the healthcare system, I battled with epilepsy most of my life after suffering a severe and traumatic brain injury. So the healthcare system has been a big impact in my life. It has been important for me to receive great healthcare. Otherwise, my life wouldn't have turned out as it does now. And then basically on the outside, we have the chronosystem, which is time. So all of my interactions throughout my life have happened over a period of time, and this is how it has affected me.